So this actually is my first time out today because of this isolation. Yeah, my first time out. I've been doing mornings and I've been doing afternoons, but this is the first evening, so I've been stuck in all day. So I'm going to take the dogs out for 1 hour. So my mum and dad have already been out on a one walk, so this is the second walk they've had, or they're going to have anyway. I'm not going to let them off the lead because they've had a hell of a mad run on the park. But yeah, it's just, I think it'd be better for me because it's just going to be like quieter during the evening. And the thing is, normally that's not the case because on a Friday pubs are open, everywhere's open, so this might be a good opportunity to just walk through West Vale and be a nosy git, because the only place that's open in West Vale right now will be Tesco. All the pubs and everything have been shut, well, for a while now. Co-op's shut, so the only place that will be open is Tesco. Yes, actually, yeah, just Tesco, I think. God, yeah, that'd be weird on a Friday night to just have Tesco open. Yeah, that'd be strange, wouldn't it? I mean, alternatively, I could actually walk along the farm area, then along that woodland bit, and then up the hill, down through Greetland, and then back home, and actually add a little bit on of West Vale, possibly. See, I could do that way, walk through West Vale a tiny little bit, and then walk back home. It's weird keeping the dogs on the lead here, as I wouldn't normally. I'm kind of curious to know what West Vale's going to be like. I keep seeing groups of people and it's just families. So, do you know, that's it. I've not actually seen anybody adhering to this rule in person. I've seen it on like social media, I've seen it on what do you call it, so yeah, social media or just pictures, but I've not actually seen anyone in person do it, this avoided social distancing, apart from the one, I think just the one person like a couple of days ago. But alright, oh, this is strange. Oh, hang on, I'm just gonna film this because it's not rained for so long and it's been rather dry. It's just bizarre seeing that look like a normal path, because let's face it, when it rained so damn hard and it took so long to dry up, but because it's been like 19-20 degrees lately, it's just not took very long. It is just nice to get some fresh air though, it's just really nice. Dogs don't need a big walk, although I'm going to do an hour. I said to my mum and dad, I'm going to walk the dogs for an hour. And the thing is, I'm going to get back then for about 8 o'clock, which is not a bad thing, because then I can get home, have a shower, get changed, and then yeah. And plus as well, walking around here at this time during the day, I imagine will be quite busy, especially now with all people not working and this virus and such, I can imagine it would be quite busy. You know, trying to walk with the dogs, I'm not used to having them on a lead. Well, probably about here, I'm used to it, but not the whole way. Need to put this poo bag in the bin, and hopefully not 5 minutes later I'm not carrying another. I'm just kind of soaking in how quiet it is, really. I've got a glow on as well. Don't think it's really necessary though, because it's still actually quite light still. It's surprisingly quite light. But yeah, I was really thinking my minutes on my watch. There's no way I'm going to get to do it at all. Like, there's just no way at all. But to be fair, when I came out, my minutes were at 752, which is my aim for Friday anyway. I kind of do want to see somebody socially not distancing from each other and try film them. But then again, if I do try to do so, I'm on my own, and if I'm trying to film people not adhering to the rules, the alternative there is if I do see somebody doing that, or see a group of people doing that, I have that option then of ringing the police. Because it's actually become a law now, over the very, very recently, if you are adhering to the social distancing rule and you're in groups, you can immediately get arrested. The police now have that power. If there's me and someone else, then, like if I met Ryan for example, I'm not meeting Ryan for, I'm glad I did so much for when I did do it. Like all these places I've gone and done, and I'm looking back at it on my vlogging channel. And the thing is, I'm going through my old clips to go through and edit, and I'm like, wow, that's something I've just done very, very recently, and it seems like such a blur. I'm like, God, I actually did that. That's pretty cool that I managed to do that before this coronavirus shenanigans. I think also as well, when I get to further along here, I'm going to stop because I've got a stone in my shoe, and there's a bench thankfully so I can sit down and take it out. I literally shared one of my Google Earth videos with a group, a work group, and somebody suggested that I could go through the different McDonald's in different areas, and that would take a bloody long time because there's more than 1,000 of them, so I could pick various. Do you know, I said to myself, I'm going to take my torch with me. Do you want to guess what I forgot to take with me? Where's it going? You want to guess what I forgot? Yeah, the torch. Now thankfully in this situation I've got a torch on my phone. Thankfully. Pretty fair bombing it up the hill. I think because I've been washing my hands so much, my left hand, I've actually my hand started to rash a little bit. I've got some like bad reaction from it anyway. Going to the farm area, by the way. I should have really said. Well, I have because I've just said it now. I'm gonna go through that little woodland bit. Gonna still keep the dogs on the lead. Then walk up the hill to Saddleworth Road, and then presumably just walk down the hill all the way down to Osvale. And then depending on how much time we've got left, maybe walk through West Vale a little bit, and then just like walk up Green Lane, and then come back home. Glad I put a jumper on, because it's been cold all day. It really has been cold all day. And the thing is as well, it's going to get colder, which is actually going to deter people from going out more. Well, they're going to go out, but for less period, I should imagine, anyway. So I think how it works with my mum and dad is that I come to this conclusion, like, oh, I can do a walk, my mum can do a walk, my dad can do a walk, but what they want to do is walk together, which means realistically the dogs are only getting 2 walks a day. Yeah. But in fairness, my mum and dad have lately been taking them to the park so they can have a run around, and then lately I've been walking them 6.5 miles, 7 miles out in the countryside, and then me and my dad did one together doing like 4.5 miles, because when you do a 10k every day you think, oh, I can actually do it, and then in reality you wake up the next day feeling fucking shattered, so it doesn't really work. It's getting a bit darker now. To be fair, this is a weird thing. It's getting darker, and I'm a little paranoid now that I'm about to go through this woodland bit. It's not muddy though, is it? No, it's bone dry. Just heard a dog thinking it was from behind me. It was in the distance. I think, to be fair, I could actually have a go. If I needed to go to the toilet here, I could. Because I do need to go. Wow, fancy that. I stand out quite well. I do there because there's a bloody lamp there. So I've uploaded a couple of vlogs today, all pretty much with the same title. Dry Riverside 10k, which is a walk I did, where was it, in Copley, and then Riverside 5k, which is pretty much following the guidelines of this walk now, where I've just been, where I'm going. So yeah, Dry Riverside 10k and the Riverside 5k. I've actually got a couple of videos on my hard drive, like one's a figure of 8 and then one's a figure of 8 5k. I've got loads of videos on my hard drive now. I've got, like, the last time I'd looked, I had 103. A couple of those are gaming, a couple of animation, and the rest are vlogs, all edited. I think there's some like spares though, or randoms, that are not very long. So it'll be a matter of then making videos that are not very long and making them so that it's like half an hour long. So I take like 5 or 6 videos and make them into one. Because I've not been going out for more. Actually, I've been going out for roughly an hour to 2 hours in between that period, only once a day. I think if we adhere to these rules and this virus and we behave, we can actually, the rule of 1 walk a day, and just do, if it gets lifted to like 2, even then that's fine. more normality, really. But I think a lot of people stick to one. I needed to let my arm recharge. Oh, got a timer, 58 minutes left. Oh, so Boris Johnson has got the virus. The health secretary's got the virus. And one I found, Till Lindemann from Rammstein, the lead singer's got it as well. Dear God, no. I love Rammstein with an absolute passion. See, sometimes with groups where people have sadly died, they've been replaced, and then it's like made no difference, or changed the band for like worse. It's rare for better though. If Till Lindemann dies of this virus, that's a voice you're not going to get anywhere else. That's a unique, once in a lifetime voice that he's got. And that band has been the same for like 20 years. So, the moon, I think that's Venus. Oh my God, it's just so quiet. Like, right. I think it might work if I get further down, because I'm not lit up at all, because it is really dark. That's a bit better. But I'm going to show you. This road normally has traffic on it going along here, no matter what time of the day, really. You see, a lot of people will have gone out during the day and such, done their walks during the day, and then that's it, then you're done. But a lot of people wouldn't have really done it at night. I think this might be better then. Like, yeah, I might moan and like complain like, oh right, I've got nothing to do all day, but I think this might be better. For me, definitely my anxiety is just like worried about people getting too close. This is surreal. This is the same tractor I just saw like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, it was the same tractor. Literally going down Stainland Road, then to the farmyard bit and come to here and be on Saddleworth Road. It was the same tractor. Yeah, it was. I'll tell you what is annoying with this lockdown. Deliveries. You've got to really make stuff last. Wow, my God. I was thinking to myself, the dogs were like not coming then. Oh God, I thought that was it then. Game over. Yeah. There's two people walking up, but they'll move. Or I'll move. I think a problem I've got is with all these people that were not adhering to this social distancing, I've got to a point where I like don't trust people that much, which is not a good thing. But in fairness, a lot of people are doing it anyway. They're following it and they're sticking with it. And to be fair, those that are an absolute inbred idiot that want to not follow it, not saying the idiots are inbred, but you never know, some might be. Yeah, some of these idiots that are adhering to it and not like to say like, oh, we're absolutely invincible, nothing can touch us. And then they're going to get arrested for it. The only time I've seen people in a large crowd when police come to sort it out is when they're just fighting and causing lots of trouble. But because of of the virus, that's why. Tell you what though, there might be people out, but there's barely the amount that there normally is. I would walk up there and up around there, but I'm gonna keep it safe and just stick to the main road. Although one thing that's on my mind is how many of these drivers that I'm seeing tonight are actually going on journeys that might be not essential. Because they're driving that way, driving up the hill. Yeah, I'm just curious. Yeah. I always say this, but I'm gonna just might do some editing tonight. Perhaps, might do. Did some this morning. Managed to get like 3 videos done, which is pretty good. See, now I think I've just seen someone that's just going for a drive. Because they've walked the road. Yeah, they've drove up this hill, done a U-turn up here, and then gone back down the hill. Stay at home. Do you know, despite the fact that you should really be staying inside, a lot of people aren't. Because I figured it out, really. I'm kind of like walking from top to bottom. The traffic amount is just the same. Just the same. And how many of those people that I've seen now are on non-essential journeys? Just going for a drive. Oh, I'm just going for a drive because it's better than staying inside. Well, you should be staying inside. But, yeah, I don't know. When I do get to the bottom of here though, I'm not going up at Viaduct. So, I'll cut through West Vale. And then, well, walk through West Vale and then cut through and then go up Green Lane and then walk back home. Might be a little bit over an hour, but it's safer than going up at Viaduct at this time. Yep, that's the thing. And also, I don't know if people are going to go to Tesco either as well. Because I would not want to be working in a supermarket right now with this pandemic going around. I just wouldn't. So somehow there's still loads of traffic in West Vale. What part of staying in do people not get? I don't know. The one good thing was just down here I did see a police vehicle driving around. See, I'm following the rules. This is my first time out. So, I'm seeing a lot of people on the roads, but a lot of them not in shops. So what are they doing then? Are a lot just thinking that they're invincible? Gonna go for a quick drive? Or they're going to somewhere else? It's hard to say nowadays. But yeah. When my mum's getting calls from people saying, oh, they're going out to the shop because I need me cigarettes. During the pandemic of a coronavirus worldwide, are your cigarettes of importance? No, they're not. So stay inside. When something that you need that can kill you is a priority, then you might as well just have the virus. Right, time to go home. Yeah, goodbye.